Show with the Fantasy Footballers.
Yeah, that's us. Wow.
It's going
Do
at
you
it.
ever have an off day with the?
Yeah.
I guess not. Welcome to the show. After
Now
the
when
show.
we're talking game shows, my man.
We are the Fantasy Footballers.
My
We're back.
wheelhouse.
We're back. We're talking game shows today. Favorite game shows. I'm gonna kick it off
Oh, there's so many.
because
So many.
I don't want it stolen.
Oh,
all right.
And honestly, I'm going to go classic here, and I'm gonna give it up to Bob. I'm gonna have my pet spayed and neutered,
Oh.
and I'm gonna go with The Price is Right because
All right.
it is associated with a great desire to skip school.
I say it's associated with sick days.
It's associated with don't miss it. You know, the time when you didn't DVR things, when you had to have the TV on at the right time back in the 90s. And look, The Price is Right was great. There were way too many commercials. I didn't care. The excitement of somebody winning a Showcase Showdown was incredible, and Bob Barker was just the face of game shows. And I know there's a lot of game shows. People have different opinions, but for me,
So how do you feel about Drew Carey is the obvious question.
well, I'll be honest, I haven't watched a lot of Prices
He's
Right,
fantastic.
but
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
love
good.
Drew.
Like the clips I've seen have been very good. So.
Yeah, he's
I had a time period in my life where I was unfortunately laid off of a job. But you know what I got to do then? I was watching Price is Right like a fiend. Oh, and it was great. And then I would have the days where all of a sudden I look, it's 11 o'clock. I'm like, oh, wait, no. And
You missed it.
I had missed it, and I was super pissed.
All right, so
I'll go-
that's my entry to this conversation.
All right. I know where Mike's going to go because he's got a great story with his, and it would probably be mine. But I'm going to go to a show. I don't know if everybody has seen this or remembers it, but the $1 Million Pyramid. Do you guys remember that one?
Of course.
It's Taboo.
Yes.
It's Taboo.
Yes.
I love the game Taboo. It's just a lot of fun. That game show was, I felt like, see, here's what I don't like. I don't like Jeopardy. I don't like shows where I watch and I feel stupid.
What is a show you don't like?
Well, exactly. I want
it
a
should
show
be
where
a
when
show you don't like because the answer is in the form of a question.
Yeah, Mike nailed that one. But my point is, the $1 Million Pyramid, I watched that and I was playing along and I felt like I was better than them.
Would you
because
cover
I could
the
play
answer?
Taboo. Well,
That's
or
why he
close
was
your
better
eyes.
than
yeah,
them.
it's like I knew the answer, so I was really good.
See, when I watch, I will close my eyes or try and cover the bottom, and I'll try and play.
I was the giver, so I would see what the word is and what they can say, and I felt like I could come up with way better things to give the clue across than what they were saying.
How about you, Mike?
So before I get to my favorite one, there was an honorable mention that I needed to bring up. It's a game called Concentration to see if anybody remembers this. So Concentration, the way it played out, there's a ton of panels and they're covering a picture. So I believe it was like a game of memory to clear them out, and behind it is one of those pictographs. I don't know the real name of them, but it's a puzzle of pictures. Where they would have a picture of like a tree, and it would say -T.
Oh,
And,
I know what you
and you
mean.
would have to figure out the phrase, and it was incredible. It was sure. Then it's like Spect or something like that. But my favorite game show of all time, another classic, Family Feud.
Yeah.
Now,
rank the hosts.
Hosts, man.
That was pretty much just so you could talk about Al Borland.
Oh man, I forgot.
There's been
Al was-
so many
Louis
hosts.
Anderson.
So-
Hi, welcome to the Feud.
Now, Family Feud, I will say this. They are lucky that they remain at the top of my list because true story, America. There was earlier on in my marriage, my wife and I would watch the show daily, and we loved the show. And then the commercial pops up. Do you want to be on Family Feud? We're coming to Arizona. You come try out at Hotel X. And we're talking, kind of making a joke. That joke grew into seriousness of, we have to go do this. We do not have a choice. We're watching the show every day. We have to go audition. So we took the family, assembled, I believe it was my cousin and his wife, my wife's brother, and we all went out to this audition, this cattle call for Family Feud, and you go up and you play a mock game, so to speak, up at the front. Our question was annoying things at the movies. I was, I believe, the third answer because we won the or you don't have to win the fast finger. They award it to each team a couple times to see. I nailed it with sticky floors because sticky floors at the movie theater
That's a good one.
Are the absolute worst. We hang around the people running the event. Oh, we loved your family. You're gonna be on the show.
Oh.
You'll get a card, and we'll in a few months, and we'll set everything up. We're waiting. Finally, a glorious day. In the mail is a postcard that said you've been selected to be on Family Feud.
I gotta go watch that episode.
And here's the terrible part. So that thing's on our fridge. We're waiting for the phone call to set up all the details. In the midst of this is when Peterman from Seinfeld was the host, and it switched over to Steve Harvey. Somehow we got lost in the shuffle.
Oh.
And we did not get to take our rightful press.
Well, Steve Harvey's, he looks at that card.
Yeah, Steve Harvey's not so good with the cards.
Yeah.
But so we did
That's a
not
bummer.
get our rightful chance to go win some cash on Family Feud. But it was still a good time. And this show's great.
I wish you had made it on.
Oh,
You'll have to try again someday.
I wouldn't be here because I'd be on my island.
Is that how much money you can win on that show?
Hey.
Island money?
We gotta do a Family Feud together.
What's your favorite game show? Let us know. Subscribe.